What's up guys, I thought for this video I would actually use my voice instead of just music and the text, and so go ahead and check out the video. I compare 3 phones and their camera performance specifically, and again make a recommendation as to someone who wants to start a YouTube channel, what they should be looking at and what they should be using. So again, thank you and hope you enjoy. Again, this is one of my favorite websites. It's called GSM Arena, and I use it to compare the features of different phones. And so today I'm going to compare the features of these 3 phones that I just reviewed. Again, they are not the equal in terms of the features, and I'm just going to touch on the specifications that show those differences. The first one I want to discuss is in terms of the screen. So the iPhones SE1 and 2 have a higher pixel density than the Moto G7. Secondly, the Apple A13 Bionic processor is in the SE2, which is an upgrade to the A9. The Moto G has a Snapdragon that is not the same manufacturer, but if we do some benchmark tests, we can compare to see how they compare with each other. They're all multi-core processors. In terms of the RAM in the phones, the Moto G has 3 gigs as well as the SE2. However, the SE1 has 2 gigs of RAM. We go down to the camera. All of the phones are capable of capturing 4K video with the 12 megapixel sensors. On the front-facing camera, however, we see that the G7 and the SE2 have a much better camera than the SE1. The other thing to note is that the lens on the SE2 has a lower f number, and so that tells us that more light can enter into the sensor.
Applications I normally use, my Bible, the Ellen G. White Writings app, and you can see that they load pretty quickly on all 3 of the phones. The other thing you will see me doing is just ensuring that the brightness is maximum on all of these phones, so that we can get a true comparison between how bright the screen is for each of them. Yeah, so launching the Bible on the SE, and again all the apps launch very quickly. It's very smooth on each of them. The next thing I do is just run some comparison with opening certain websites. For example, here I'm opening the browser, and you can see that they load pretty much in the same time, both for the G7 and also the SE2, and also the SE1 and the SE2. When I enter St. Lucia Times.com, it loads pretty much the same time simultaneously. And here I'm about to launch I'm searching on YouTube for my channel, which is called Scangrella, and I found the links and I just clicked on my first video, and you can see that it opened up about the same time and began playing about the same time as well. This shows that all of these phones, in terms of usability, they're fine. So we move on to the pictures here. You just saw the SE comparison shot. Now we have the Moto G, and again all of them are sharp, but I find that this one from the SE2 is much sharper. Okay, and again, because of that, I use it to shoot some other photos.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff that the wind driveth away.
Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous.
For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the Lord, and in the law of the Lord doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be as a tree planted by the rivers of waters, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. The ungodly are not so, but are as the chaff that the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. That the performance of the iPhone SE2 is much better than the others, and so I would recommend someone go ahead and use that, or get it if you have the opportunity, because the video quality is really awesome and the picture quality is also good as well for a low price. Come check us out, and see you again next time on Skangrella Reviews. Thanks.